next, it's our main event between the Arizona Cardinals and the Cincinnati Bengals. Getting set to begin another drive. And they're playing with a chance to take the lead right here. Get a nice little cushion in what has been an otherwise really close game.
Yeah, and really don't get it done. You've given your opponent that opportunity.
From the gun, here's a give to Love. Well, maybe the rest of the game's going to be hit. It's their game plan because that is their running back who's hurt and getting some help. Line up the design keeper.
He's a threat running it, in addition to slinging it all over the field.
Here he is on 3rd and short. It's caught by Wilson. And he's tackled after getting this to the... And it's good enough for an Arizona first down. Here's a handoff for Algier. They get a lot out of this play. 21 yards before the tackle is finally made. That's going to give Arizona the first. Well, he's got his early highlights, Brock, but he'll come up on 1st and 10. Algier with another carry. And a power play up the
Play on the ground later on. Largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door. Bigger gap in the future.
And he gets it away with nearly backfired right there. Brock took a little bit too much time to set it up and some quick thinking at the end there to get that throw away as the hit arrived.
Yeah, that's really well said because, you can feel sometimes the quarterback and drop back, the timing.
Yeah.
Play action, sometimes it gets a little hairy. That was pretty savvy of him to find an incompletion.
It's a gain of 11 there. That picks up the...
Through his progression initially, he was waiting for space to open, and then he takes advantage with his legs.
Algier gets it on the counter. Solid gain on that play, Brock. That's 5 yards. It's going to be...
It is keep feeding him. You get positive yards, and you start to run the ball and wear out your opponent, don't go away from him.
And he's going to be brought down. I'll throw it. Has it down close. And this drive is going to continue. He's taken down at the 2 on 3rd down.
The X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them the first down.
He'll work against the blitz. Hits his target in the end zone. Touchdown, Cardinals. Trey McBride, the second score that he has brought in this season. And that right there is a statement touchdown to begin this game, Brock. Carving a path right into that end zone.
Yeah, coming off a week where you just had to scrap and claw to get the victory, maybe a little extra margin would help this time, huh?
Yeah, well, a good start here, right? As they try to, what everybody does these days, stacking wins, Brock. They're trying to stack things to get that win. Quarterback ready to take over once again. They already hold an early advantage here on the road, so looking for another... Getting on the ground with Algier. And this drives quickly.
At the 18-yard line.
On the toss, it's Algier. And this is looking familiar, partner. He's dropped for a loss again. Will this drive continue? Here comes 3rd down. Pass play now. Oh, it's nearly intercepted. Either way, he was breaking up that throw, Brock. We'll add to it here. Here's Algier on 1st down. And he stopped after picking up 9, so they're set up well.
It really just gives you every opportunity to play, but whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
He's brought down here, but they will take it 18 yards and a first. Here's first and 10 from the 47. Throwing off the play fake. Bails out of the pocket quick. Into the hands of Dulcich. And he pushes this down to the Cardinals for first down. Now he'll throw off the play fake. Ooh, they rocked him on that throw. A third down run with Blue. He's unable to get away from that tackle.
Well, he's someone who isn't afraid to stick his nose in there and make a stop.
Here he goes, third and long. To the left side and reeled in by Wilson. They found something that worked there. Nearly 30 yards on that play. And almost always.
They know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it.
That's some room.
It's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
He's actually going to lose yards here. They take him down, but it also puts the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you can put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, they're made.
And he's going to have enough. It's a sweep. He pops the pass forward. And he will score. Touchdown, Arizona. Trey Tucker. He's 4 through the air this season. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together. Chance to catch your breath and turn some of the momentum in the building.
First down, play action. On the move, headed right. Nowhere to go with him, he's planted.
More often than not leads to scoring. We also know you can create a negative play defensively. In a tightly contested game like this, every play matters. And to get that negative play,
and they're going to get him. Set him up now with third down. They're not going to get a snap here. We have arrived at our 2-minute warning. Sit tight, more from. Not a good spot to punt from. They really want to convert here on third. They'll look to throw. And the defender's there to knock this away. That effort means it's 4th down. Play action on first down. His throw finds Marvin Harrison Jr. There's the stop. Damage finally comes to an end after a 17 yards.
so much down into that defense and that defensive coordinator too.
Throwing now off the play action. This is a heater going deep. That's grabbed inside the 30.
A gain of 26 yards. And the Cardinal first down.
Shotgun snap, he'll give to Blue. This is tough running in this weather out there, but he keeps the feet moving, gains 3. Now after battling on that run, we see one of their linemen appears to be injured and in need of some attention. Looking in the air here. Buys time, rolling right. A risky throw, and they're going to intercept it. And the Bengals are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that timeout. Brock squandered by that interception. So I think they take a repeat of everything except that final play. He's only handed to Blue. And he's going to be the last run, only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Trying to throw this from the gun. That one's complete, right side.
Better throw on the play. Doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet. I say to you all the time, Kate, completions, completions, completions.
Third and long, they're going to throw. It is almost picked off. And now 21-14. Off the play fake, he'll throw. Down the field, he's got Wilson.
Damn.
And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line.
38 yards on the play. First down, Cardinals.
So we're through 3 here. It's Cardinals ball, and they could use a score. They come into the 4th trailing. Here's what this offense is at 1st and 10. They'll start the drive with blue. Pass run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Back to throw. Taken in by Harrison. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. And we're going to... Blue gets the handoff. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackle for a loss.
1st and 10, you got to keep the defense honest. They're always looking for a run in that situation and a chance to stack them up on 2nd and long.
He's got him. That's McBride.
And it's 3rd down.
They're throwing it. Complete beyond the marker. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a 1st and goal.
They call 3rd down Ashy, an excellent protection. Set the table for the QB to get the completion and the yards necessary.
They'll go play action. He rolls to his right. And this is caught. Touchdown, Arizona. Michael Wilson, his 3rd of the year. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the 4th quarter that could go either way.
Stole it again.
Led back out there on offense by their quarterback. Still time to go, Brock, but that touchdown has them down now 7. They've got to find the end zone here. On 1st down, it's Blue. And they're going to bring him down just after he crosses the 50. They got 21 yards on the play. And it's good enough for an Arizona 1st down.
No frills, nothing big.
One play in, Brock, and his drive is already in enemy territory. From the gun, Love gets it. And they were waiting for him on that draw. One performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look in front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
From right side, hauled in by Harrison.
That's what we needed.
A step before the 30, right at the 31. This is the type of performance a former quarterback, even as the defense adjusted, tried to slow him down, none of it mattered.
I like the way you say that right there, Kate, because these moments the game does slow down. It is so fast.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. And he's down very close to that 1st, but looks like he is stopped just in time after a gain of 4. Now we'll get a stoppage for an injured member of the offense. That's Marvin Harrison, just 2 to go. They're going to try and throw here. And this one will get back to the line. Bengals take the win. And this game, well, it came down to the final moments where it was their clutch score that proved the difference and set up this victory.